Wait.
Okay, they started. Okay, there we go.
There we go, okay. So actually, Wumbo starting it off with what he's probably the most known for, which is his center 4-wide. He's not going to be able to stack it up very far, though, because z2sam's able to burn right through a lot of APM and spike Wumbo up. Although I didn't quite get to see all of what happened there. So now z2sam, again, using that huge speed advantage to just try and mow Wumbo over. Out of the two, Wumbo's definitely the more efficient one. So now, Wumbo going on the down stack there. And z2sam stacking up for a T-spin double plus a combo. That's actually a huge combo! Wow! Wow! Holy! He built up a little 2-wide well around his T-spin double, and he just dug right through not only that well, but then his garbage right after, too. Now we see Wumbo here, putting a lot of damage onto z2sam, but z2sam's using such his huge speed advantage, plus his pretty efficient downstacking, to be able to kind of just shred through all of the garbage that's being sent his way. Meanwhile, Wumbo's keeping it with a 6-3 stack here. Okay, now z2sam's reached the bottom of his board. Meanwhile, Wumbo's still just trying to approach there. Skims into a T-spin double there. And he looks to be trying to get that S piece down. Okay. He gets it down, and he's tanking some lines, too. I think that... I actually can't even tell if Wumbo's trying to time or not here. I would assume so, but z2sam's going so fast that it's kind of hard to line up your attacks. Although, he is tanking some messy garbage, I believe, to try and extend his combo a little bit. Now, okay, Wumbo has opened up a well. He gets the T-spin double. He's doing a good job of getting down from there. Meanwhile, z2sam, even when he misdrops, even when he's he has a kind of unclean stack, he's still just using his insane speed advantage to just make them completely trivial matters here. Now, Wumbo, though, he does have a nice little down stack there. That's going to put some pressure onto z2sam, but z2sam is just fast enough where if Wumbo can't follow it up, if he doesn't have stack to follow it up with, then it'll spell the end for z2sam. Although, he looks to be trying to finish it off here, because he goes for a side 4-wide there. Although, it's not quite enough to kill z2sam, so now z2sam's going to have some garbage to work with here, and speaking of which, during all of that, there was hurry-up garbage ticking. And z2sam was able to take the win just off of that. Now again, Wumbo building that 4-wide combo. So z2sam trying to stunt the growth of it with a PC, but that's just going to give Wumbo so much clean garbage to work with. So now he's going to be at kind of a disadvantage here. Wumbo now trying to stack up. He builds a 9-0 stack here. Just trying to get what APM he can to keep the pressure up on z2sam. And Sam here, he's doing some good down stacking here. Playing at such a speed while not misdropping too, while down stacking. Very impressive. So now Wumbo looks to be going for a 2-7 stack. Very good for pumping out APM. He actually ends it off with a down stack though. He wants to keep it low. He also might be trying to put some messy garbage onto z2sam's board. Just because of how fast z2sam can access the clean garbage. And now, z2sam's pushed to the very top of his board. Now all Wumbo has to do is continue on the pressure, and he has some garbage to do with that too. He spikes with a fractal, but by the time he finishes that fractal, z2sam's already completely out of there. He spent a little bit too long working on that spike, and in no time, z2sam was just completely out of there. So now we have z2sam here, building up. His stack looks kind of messy. I don't know how he's going to work with this. He actually does build a T-spin double there too. Just skimming it off like it's nothing, really. and he's pushing Wumbo up a little bit. But now Wumbo, again, building up that 7-2 stack, he's trying to get some APM off onto z2sam, just because he knows all well that the pressure is going to have to keep on going if he wants to take out z2sam. That's probably why he built that side 4 wide in the previous round. And it's things like that that are probably going to be able to get him the round. Some kind of tricky stacking where he spikes z2sam with a lot of messy garbage, and then while he's down stacking it, build up the side 4 wide. But yeah, Wumbo's actually doing a good job of spiking z2sam. z2sam under not only Wumbo's pressure, but also the pressure of the hurry up garbage. Made Wumbo able to take that round. Now z2sam's trying to find the attacks here. He's just building up Tetrises, and Wumbo's combo looked to be very small that time around. So z2sam's doing a good job of canceling off that 4 wide. But now the real battle begins when now he's gonna have to play from the very top of his board and try and get down. Meanwhile, Wumbo's using that 7-2 stack to get off APM, and z2sam built his T-spin triple, but didn't quite have the T-piece for it. He had it coming up in 4 pieces, and against someone like Wumbo, that's just not quite enough time. So now Wumbo has a lot of leeway to build up that 4 wide combo, and he's gonna spike z2sam to the very top of his board, but it came out as 3 nice clean lines, so z2sam's gonna be able to downstack through that pretty easily. Meanwhile, Wumbo's just trying to build up something. He knows that z2sam's gonna be able to counter off all of that. Actually, no! z2sam has a bit of trouble. I think he misdropped that T-piece, and that's gonna be able to get Squirrel into the lead, or Wumbo into the lead. z2sam also misdropping again, so that's gonna be very, very dangerous. And yeah, he just kind of let that 4 wide grow on Wumbo's side, and that was very, very fatal for him. Now Wumbo building that center forward, but z2sam this time firing back with the side 4 wide. We've got a 4 wide battle on our hands, and it looks like he's actually rebuilding the side 4 wide too. Very, very nice from z2sam. z2sam is no stranger to 4 wide actually. In the Facebook Tetris days, before that game was, before when that game was a thing, yeah, he was a very, very strong 4 wider. He actually cuts his combo though, so now z2sam's gonna be able to build up his combo though, because Wumbo has a S-piece misdrop, so he's gonna have to soft drop every single piece right under. z2sam's just trying to build up that pressure, and Wumbo is not able to find the continuations of that. So now we have a tied set. Again, z2sam's just challenging Wumbo at his own game, but he's kind of failing now, because that J-piece misdrop and T-piece misdrop too is gonna mean that he's gonna be in a lot of trouble as Wumbo's 4 wide, and yeah, looks like he's moving that I-piece around. He surrenders! He knows he's lost the match!
Oh no! Oh no!
And yeah, that's the round for Wumbo. Now again, building up that super fast side 4 wide. Again, as long as he doesn't misdrop, I feel like, again, his side 4 wide is at a kind of an advantage here. So now, he does get that 4 wide going, although it's not quite as big as Wumbo's, it seems. Wumbo gets a few chain links longer, and again, at that kind of combo length, those last few combos mean such a big difference. You can see, just with 2 more combos, it spiked z2sam almost the entire board. But now z2sam's trying to deal with his misdrops here, and he can't quite do it in time, and Wumbo's going to take the lead by 2 points. So now, z2sam, building up that side 4 wide, again, he's not quite fast enough, but he actually does get the combo off, and Jstris, once your pieces get spiked off of the board, they actually disappear, and that's what happened. z2sam executed his side 4 wide so quickly that Wumbo had to tank and get his 4 wide clipped. But now z2sam's under a lot of trouble here. He's still at the very top of his board, and it looks like he couldn't downstack quite fast enough to outpace Wumbo's combo. So now again, he's just trying to build up that side 4 wide. As long as he doesn't misdrop, he's gonna be able to do this, but he's actually not quite as consistent as Wumbo is at the 4 wide. Although he is fast, I think that kind of consistency can only be led to someone who is doing 4 wide so regularly. And it looks like Wumbo, again, now at 8 points to z2sam's 4. z2sam's gonna have to really step up that side 4 wide and show us the side 4 wide that we've been seeing in those first few times when he tried it, in order to win this one. And he's executing the combo fast. He finishes off there. That's 200 APM for him, and he keeps on building up another side 4 wide here. Starts executing it too. He's under a lot of pressure here, and misdrops the Z piece too. That's big trouble for z2sam, and it's match point for Wumbo now. z2sam just keeps on misdropping. He's trying to play a little bit out of his means as far as speed goes for the 4 wide, and he's gonna have to make a big comeback here. Misdrops the Z piece again. I think that's the same Z piece misdrop that he had before. And again, he takes the loss. That's the win for Wumbo.
Wow. That's the
Wumbo's consistency really shined through there. z2sam's misdrops